Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Before we get started, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. You know what to do. You guys, Assurance Home 4th Annual Golf Tournament at NIMI, October 23rd. If you haven't already, scroll down in the link in the description. There's the phone number, email, all the details. Give them a call, sign your kids up, go do your thing. Let's just jump right in. Fantasy football is fucking back, baby.
It's back.
It's back. We just got done with our live draft, my yearly draft.
It was pretty cool. Fucked with it.
I love it because I got nothing but guys that love doing it just as much, if not more, than me.
Yep.
And I can appreciate that. So a little bit, I'm going to shout out my friend. She came through with, how can I put it?
It's like a gimmick to figure out who's going to.
Yeah, like I have like I try to make our draft board interesting rather than like picking a number out of a hat or names.
Yeah.
So what, like 2 or 3 years ago, I did a test. Whoever got the highest score got to pick where they wanted to draft, whether it's 1st, 5th, 10th. Last year, it was a game where you had to use solo cups and balloon. It was a race. Whoever had the fastest got to pick. This year, friend Charity, she put together this glass jar. It was a big old jar, like maybe a half-gallon jar. She put a bunch of candies, 5 different candies. What we ended up doing was everybody guessed how many of each candy. So she gave me a list of each candy that was in the jar. You made a pick of each one, and then at the end, you totaled it out. So we had one guy, shout out Rob. He actually picked the right number of airheads, I believe, that were in there.
Yeah,
so he got to pick right away what pick he wanted. He wanted number 1 pick. And then we just went down the list of who was the next closest and so on and so on. So it ended up being Rob, and then Lucas, Steven, Ben, Manny, myself, Byron, Ayo, Brendan, Mikey. Not in that order. That was just our draft order.
That's where they wanted to pick.
Yeah, so that's where everybody ended up. Who do you think got the best pick in round, 1?
I'm a little biased. I'm going to say myself.
I'm going to say you too, and that's not me. I could care less. I just think Dalvin Cook is probably the most guaranteed.
I was wearing Brett Favre. I got the 4th pick, and I got the guy from the Vikings. Is that like a coincidence?
That's weird.
Is that a coincidence?
Yeah, I think he got the best first-round pick. I would have took Dalvin 1, honestly. If Dalvin wasn't there, it was a toss-up after that. It really wouldn't have mattered who else went to.
Yeah.
It could have been Derrick Henry. Could have been Kamara. Could have been Elliott. Could have been Chubb. It could have been Barkley. It could have been whoever you wanted after that.
You skipped one between Chubb and Barkley. So
Christian McCaffrey?
You went and picked Eckler in between, number 2?
The only thing is Eckler, no. I think that was the worst pick of the first round.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but Eckler, I get the PPR, but I look at it this way. He's not an every down back. He's more of a catch back.
You have Justin Jackson.
And then you have a bunch of guys on the edge that can go up for the ball that Justin Herbert knows how to fling down the field rather than sit in the and just drop down.
My wide receiver,
Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I took both of them. Huh?
Yeah, you did. I seen that. But anyways, the point is Christian McCaffrey, he got hurt. And he wasn't, it seemed like he wasn't that hurt, but he was hurt enough that he didn't play all year.
He didn't come back.
Saquon got hurt.
Those are the worst ones.
So those are the 2 that were like, well, what?
And Najee Harris, I don't know about that one.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
And you're taking a rookie 1? First round?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. At that point, I'm taking Hopkins or Diggs or somebody.
Right. Okay. We're just going to go down the rounds. So, second round, who do you think had the best pick in the second round?
Well, it's going from Mikey to that way. So
from Mikey to Rob this time.
And I'm also putting in the factor of who's your first pick. So,
see, I'm only going off of the 10 that are in there. The 10 guys that are in that lineup, who's the best?
I would say Manny picked the best. Hopkins at 5th. 6th.
He picked 6.
I would pick Manny at 6.
I would say, and again, maybe I am being biased. I'm thinking me.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Because I got what I think is a back that's solid enough behind probably one of the best lines in the league.
You're right. I would probably either you or him. I would pick y'all
Because the thing is everybody but Steven and I went backs. Y'all all went wideouts.
Yep. But I guess you're right.
Like that's how I see it there. Like any of the wideouts, Diggs maybe, Tyreek maybe, Metcalf maybe, Devontae maybe, Hopkins maybe, Keenan maybe, Justin Jefferson maybe, AJ Brown. AJ Brown's probably the worst of the wideouts, I'd say. But he did get picked last.
Last of the round.
I mean, Antonio Gibson, I don't know, I guess. I feel like that's an early.
I would either go Hopkins because he's 6th on the list, which I think he's better than some of like TK, Tyreek. And then Taylor would probably be my second one.
Right.
But yeah, I'd go Hopkins.
Okay, so let's go to the third round. Who do you think is the best there?
So Kittle was last on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say James Robinson was the best one.
Really?
He's going to be the every down back. What's his name's hurt.
That's true. He is hurt. See,
And he
and
got
to
second to
me,
last.
I think it's Travis Kelce. I think
It's the
Luke
second
is
pick?
the third pick.
Second pick?
The third pick.
It's Rob Lucas.
It's Rob. Oh, the second pick of the round?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Travis Kelce, he was picked second in the round.
I think it was a desperation pick, though, because Darren Waller went and he's like, fuck, tight ends now.
Well, yeah, you could say that, but when you look at tight ends, he's the best probably. Like, there's an argument he's the best tight end in the league.
Yeah.
You know? And then out of that lineup, it's hard to say, like, Julio's not bad, but he's on a new team right now. So we don't know really.
He's still the best in the league.
We don't know really. And then
So I didn't say myself. I was like, but he's still.
George Kittle and Waller, we're already saying Kelsey's better than them.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
But
you're left.
Kelsey was already taken, so I think Kittle's the second best.
Me too.
So I think that's a good pick.
But he's not better than Kelsey.
But where you got him, I would say he's.
And then
yeah.
you got Ridley, Julio Jones, and McLaurin. Julio would, to me, be the best of the three.
Maybe Ridley with the PPR.
But now we don't know what you're getting from Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
And you don't have Julio across from you. We've said that all the time. When Antonio was there with Juju, Juju was the best, and then he left, and now Juju's not shit.
I fuck with Juju.
So then you go to the backs. You got Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Edwards-Helaire, and James Robinson. To me, I think Josh Jacobs is the best of the four.
He's been there longer and done more.
Yeah. So, but to me, again, Kelsey's still. You could probably even argue Kelsey's like a top 10 player in the league.
He's like top 5 probably.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Well, yeah.
Top 5, top 10.
So, okay. Let's go fourth round.
Okay, that starts with who the fuck is
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson, CD, Mike Evans, Robert Woods, Mark Andrews.
Gosh, this is tough. This is a hard round to pretty much pick.
I would say, fuck. I'm going to go Mark Andrews.
And that's funny because I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, dude.
My argument is Lamar doesn't throw deep, but he throws to one guy.
Pretty much.
And it's the guy that's always kind of checked down.
Yeah, I would give you that one.
Because out of all the three running backs there, out of Swift, Carson, and Gaskin's I don't even know. I'd probably put Swift.
Their offense is ass.
I know, but... And then Carson, he gets hurt a lot. And then Gaskin got hurt too last year, and he's a small back. And we don't know what we're getting Tua. That's like a shitty three backs.
Yeah.
Like, they're not shitty, but they're like... When you compare them to the elite, they're not the best.
Not the best.
And then you go to the 5 wide receivers, or 6.
Kupp, Lockett, Woods, Evans, Lamb, and Robinson.
I say those first 3 are pretty good. They're almost all the same.
Allen Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans.
Like, I don't know who... The only reason with Evans is, like, he's better, but he's got a lot of people.
Yeah, he has, like, 6 receivers.
CD's the same way. Yeah. He's got a lot of guys.
Yeah.
You got Gallup, Cooper, Elliott.
Yeah, I would give you that one.
I'd probably say Allen Robinson. Like, he's the best on his team. But then it's like, that's it. And then Andrews is probably...
the best on that whole board right there.
Yeah. So, okay. So far, out of
4 rounds.
4 rounds, I got 2 of 4 rounds. That's pretty nice. Okay, 5th round. We got Godwin to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Well, I think I know who. It stands out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a. I mean, it's obvious. I don't even want to say it, but I mean, it's like, how do you go against
you
him?
can't say it
Because he's like the number one player in the league.
Fifth round, you like. Fifth round, you got Patrick Mahomes.
It's got to be, right?
Unless you
Like,
go-
who the fuck else you comparing him? Josh Allen?
That's the only other one you could.
And you're not telling me Josh Allen's better than Patty.
And then if you try to say Kyle Pitts, he's a rookie. We don't know what the fuck he's.
Yeah.
Doing. Kareem
So
Hunt's a
Manny
backup.
wins that one with
Default.
by default, basically, because he kind of. I feel like that was a reach, but then low key quarterback started going.
Yeah, right after.
So we'll
that.
give Manny. We'll give you round 1. We'll give
You
me 2 and 4, and then we gave. I don't know, who'd you say?
So
You
James
said
Robinson.
Robinson and Kelsey. So we'll give Brendan Lucas 1. You got that one. Who'd you say for round 2?
Hopkins.
So Manny's got 2. I got 2 according to me. And then you got 1. And then we're giving Lucas and Brendan 1. And then that's it right now.
Right now.
Okay.
So Miles Sanders to Higgins.
Okay, Miles Sanders to Higgins next round. This is tough. Because, okay, so this is the round. T. Higgins, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, DJ Moore, Justin Herbert, TJ Hawkinson, Chase Edmonds, Kyler Murray, Miles Sanders. So I'm eliminating Chase, Sanders, Hawkinson, Moore, and Higgins.
Yep.
Leaves me Rodgers, Wilson, Jackson, Herbert, and Murray. So it's 5 quarterbacks.
Which I'd probably, out of the 5 quarterbacks, I'd pick Wilson.
I would
he's
probably
established.
pick Herbert
He's established.
or Wilson.
Yeah, he's established, so we know what we're going to get from Wilson.
I'll probably pick Wilson. So Steven gets round whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes,
that's
Corey Davis? Mike Davis.
Mike Davis, Jerry Jeudy, Gus Edwards, Noah Fant, Jonnu Smith, Damian Harris, Deontay Johnson, Tyler Higbee, Galladay, and
This one's probably the hardest.
Robbie Anderson.
This
Gosh, I don't even. This is a horrible.
I can't pick Johnson because he don't even want to play for them. I'm not picking any of the tight ends.
I say the 3 running backs are out.
Yeah, it's out of Jerry
probably-
Jeudy and Kenny Galladay for me.
I'd probably say Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Jeudy.
Because
as
where's
well.
Galladay playing?
The
New York? Gosh, neither
Giants.
one of them have a. I guess Lucas gets that round.
Yeah, give Jerry Jeudy it.
Okay. Claypool, Gasecki, Chenault, Schuster, Mostert, Beckham, Sutton, Prescott, Logan Thomas, Derek Carr.
Taking Carr, Thomas, Mostert, Chenault, Gasecki out.
I'm taking Claypool, Gasecki, Chenault, Schuster, Mostert, Prescott, and Carr out. I'm left with Sutton, Beckham, and Thomas.
So you took Claypool out?
Mm-hmm. Because he had a big year at the beginning. I don't believe in Big Ben. That's my issue right now. I said this, guys. I said Big Ben had this last year, and then he went this last year. He didn't go up and then plateau. He went up and then went way down. I don't know what you're getting from Big Ben right now. So that's why I eliminate both the receivers.
I would take Odell Beckham on this round.
I would probably take either him or Logan Thomas. I like Logan Thomas as a tight end, but then you're right. I like Browns. I just don't know what you're getting with Baker.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go next round. Kenyon Drake, Devontae Smith, Michael Thomas, Melvin Gordon, DJ Chark, Goddard, Tom Brady, Austin Hooper, Javonte Williams, Leonard Fournette. This is a hard one.
Not for me. I think it's pretty obvious.
I think it's obvious too, but I mean, is that not? Is it really though? Is that the guy? He's been the guy.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady. Byron, you won that round. I think that's your first round.
Yeah, you had 3.
Yeah, you. Wait, no, that's his first time winning one.
You.
Oh, I've had 3. Oh,
With
because of that
Beckham,
last one.
Beckham, Andrews,
Beckham,
and Chubb. Or Taylor.
Andrews and Taylor.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Debo, Zach Moss, Marquise Brown, Sony Michelle, Kirk, Tucker, Beasley, Jamal Williams, Matthew Stafford, and Tanya. I think that's how you say his name. This one's hard.
I think I know who I'm going to go with. Maybe it's just. I know this sounds weird, but this might be the only round this happens.
I'm going Cole Beasley.
I'm going Justin Tucker. He puts the points up, man. When the fuck does he not? He's almost like a player. Like, I hate saying that because of all the other guys. But on that round, none of us picked a guy that's like... I mean, maybe you go Matt Stafford.
Tanyan.
But Tanya and I had him last year, and he produced like a few games, and that was really it. He was a very hit or miss.
That's why I said Cole Beasley. He was the leader in receptions last year. He led the league in receptions.
And I think Tucker led the league in probably kicker points.
Yeah, so
I would go Tucker. You go Beasley.
I would.
Okay.
Just because he led the league.
That's fine. Okay, then you got Brandon Cooks, James Conner, Will Fuller, Mike Williams, Bucks defense, Michael Carter, Tyler Boyd, Latavius Murray, Ronald Jones, and the football team defense.
Damn. I don't want to say me again, but Herbert's second option is on the fucking board. I'm like, either them or the Bucks. I feel like
I would say probably you.
Or the Bucks. I'm gonna pick the Bucks
because
defense.
I don't know what Brandon Cooks is gonna do in Houston. James Conner in Arizona, Fuller in Miami, Michael Carter. He's a starter, but who knows? Tyler Boyd, who knows? Latavius Murray, I don't even know who's backing up. Ronald Jones is a starter. I would say you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the Bucks. Manny. I think that defense is just elite, so I'm gonna go Bucks.
Then you got Ryan Tannehill, Henry Ruggs, J.R. McKissick, Baker, Landry, Trey Lance, A.J. Dillon, Young Ho Koo, Daniel Henderson, and Antonio Brown.
I'm going to take out the back four. Well, Dillon, Koo, Henderson. Trey Lance isn't started, so I have to take him off. McKissick, I would take off. Ryan Tannehill, I'm going to keep on just because he has Julio Jones and A.J. Green. So I would probably give it to Rob, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking Rob too, just because of the weapons.
Or Mayfield. Those
are the only two. You could give it either one.
Yeah, I would give it to Tannehill.
Okay. I'll give it to you. I don't care. Oh, no, I can't because I don't believe in Baker.
That's why I was like, I don't know you're going to give it to him, so I'm going Tannehill.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tannehill too. So Rob got that one too. So he's got a few. Oh, no, he's got one.
We didn't give him any ones.
David Johnson, Bucker, Pittman, Marvin Jones, James White, Jamison Crowder, Jalen Hurts, Josh Palmer, Gano, and Carlson. So you got 3 kickers kicking them out, 2 backs kicking them out, and then you're left with 4 wideouts and Jalen Hurts. Michael Pittman's the number 1
That's what I was
receiver.
just going to say. Pittman's the number 1.
But what are you getting with Wentz?
And Marvin Jones plays for the
Jacksonville Jaguars. Might not be bad.
Which I was thinking that when I was drafting him.
I don't know who Josh Palmer is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't even know who the hell that nigga is. Jalen Hurts, I don't even know if he's going to start. I'd go Marvin Jones.
Fuck, me too. That's who I would have to go with.
I got to go with him because I don't know. I don't know what Pittman's going to be doing.
Even though I watch him on YouTube all the time, I feel bad for not picking him, but yeah.
Yep. All right. 3 more rounds. Ravens D. Is it Micah?
No,
Hines?
it's
Naheim.
Yeah.
Hines.
Hines
Jason Sanders, Komet, Gronkowski, Curtis Samuel, Steelers, Niners, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase.
I'm giving this is an easy one for me. I'm going you.
I'm going me too because he's the number 2, but he can be a very versatile player.
Yeah, that's easy.
I don't know what you're getting from Gronk early. Hines is a backup. there's a bunch of defenses, but who knows what they're going to be like.
And then Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's just got injured. Jamar Chase we haven't seen.
Yeah.
So I'm going. It's easy
Okay,
for me.
so cool. Josh Myers, Broncos, Dolphins, Tony Pollard, Singletary, Rams, Corey Davis, Philip Lindsay, Justin Waddle, Browns. I'm going to say this. I think it's one of the defenses.
Ooh, you're not going Corey Davis.
I'm not
with the
because I
Jets.
don't believe in Zach Wilson.
You're not going Singletary.
No, because he's always sucked. Lindsey's like the third back now.
Yeah.
Because they got that other dude, what's his name, Williams or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember his name. And then they have Melvin and then Phillip. So who knows if he's... Waddle, I don't believe in Tua. Pollard's a backup.
Yeah.
And Myers is a kicker.
I would say the Browns. They have two very good defensive ends with Myles Garrett and what's the fuck's his name?
But their secondary is still questionable. But then you have the Dolphin secondary, but no front seven.
Then you have the Broncos.
Broncos has a front.
And one good corner.
I'd
now.
probably say Broncos. Now that you're looking at it,
Their defense is
you
bad.
have a good defense, especially with Surtain in there now.
Yeah, that's why I was like pissed when he got him. Because I think he was.
I'd go
first.
Broncos. Who's that? Lucas. So he's got Broncos. I think I gave him
Kels
Jerry Judy
and Kelsey.
and Kelsey. So he's got 3. That's not horrible. Yeah, defense right there kind of ruled the world or the round. All right, last round was Ryan Fitzpatrick, Malcolm Brown, Adam Truman,
True, right?
Dawson Knox, Jameis Winston, Hunter Henry, Matt Gay, Mac Jones, Evan Ingram, and then some Foster Moreau.
So me, it would be either Hunter Henry or Mac Jones or Evan Ingram on that list.
It's tough because I don't know what I'm getting with Mac Jones, which means I don't know what I'm getting with Hunter Henry. But then what do you get out of Daniel Jones? And I don't know who the Minot guy is.
Would you go Matt Gay, the kicker?
No, I'm not going kicker here. That's where you should get a kicker.
Jameis Winston, starter,
He's a starter.
but you don't have Michael Thomas.
You don't have Michael Thomas. You don't have any real wideouts.
So Fitzmagic
He's got weapons, but
and a defense.
like I
so
said
it's like-
earlier, Fitzmagic could go off 2-3 games in a row, but then he's probably going to go off and suck for 2-3 games in a row.
that's why.
Malcolm Brown, I don't believe in him. Trotman or whatever, no. Knox. It's between, I guess, Winston and Henry and Ingram.
Yeah, I like Ingram because I know what I'm getting with Ingram. He's giving you points.
Yeah, and I think Hunter Henry's been hurt in the past.
Every season. Every
And
season he gets
Winston,
hurt.
I don't know what I'm getting because he hasn't been a starter in like
2 years.
2 years now.
years.
So I'm going to go Ingram too. So Brendan. So I think out of everything, we gave you and me a couple of. Because who'd you win? Marvin?
Dalvin.
And that's it.
No, I had 3, I think. Did we give it?
Oh, you gave yourself Beasley.
And you gave me Mike Williams.
Oh, yeah. So you had 4. I don't remember everybody's. And then I gave you the first round, but then I gave me, and then I gave Kelsey, Andrews me, Mahomes to Manny, Herbert to me, and then Beckham to me, Curtis to me. So I have like 5.
I had
And
4.
you had 4, so that's 9 already. So there's only 7 other rounds. And one of them was Brendan at the end. He had Ingram.
I think we gave
And
the
then
Browns.
we gave the Brown. No, I gave Broncos to Lucas. I think you gave Browns to Mikey. Lucas had Broncos,
Jared Judy.
Jared Judy.
And that was it, I think. Oh, and Kels.
Oh, and Kelsey. So you had 3. Rob had 1, I think.
Yeah, I think he had
Tannehill.
Shanahill, yeah.
Yeah, and then Steven had Pittman. No, we gave you Marvin. He didn't have any we liked in that round. And then Manny, I think Holmes, Tucker, I gave him.
Tucker.
And that was it. Byron, we gave him Brady. And that was it. Ayo, we gave him. I think we didn't give him any. I'm just serious. Brendan had the Ingram and that. I don't know.
I had Robinson for him.
And what about Galladay? No, we gave Jerry Judy to Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it. He had Galladay. And then
Our
Evan Ingram.
It kind of sounds biased.
And then, okay, so I think we got cut out, and so we were going over Mikey, and I think we only had given Mikey. He had given him the Cleveland Browns, and that was the only one with Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided we were going to start the top. Out of the first 3 rounds.
Well, we started the first round first. Who do you think got the best pick? Or do you ask me?
No. You had asked me who had the best out of the first 3 rounds. And that one was I had Lucas, which was Henry, Justin Jefferson, and Kelsey, and my brother Dalvin Cook, Keenan Allen, Julio, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, and McLaurin was for me, and Mikey was Aaron Jones, Stephon Diggs, and George Kittle. Mm-hmm. Then I eliminated my brother because of his 2 wide receivers, like Julio, really, I don't know yet. And then McLaurin, I eliminated me because I don't know. So left Mikey and Lucas, which he said that was your final 2.
That was my final 2 too.
And then we said I had Lucas and he had Mikey.
Yeah, I had Mikey. I think he has the second best tight end. He has the best wide receiver and a running back that I feel like is going to get a lot of carries this year.
See, and I think Derrick Henry's been doing it for the last couple years. And with Julio, that might open the field up more than what Corey Davis did for them.
I think you run it more with Derrick Henry now because running backs are a dime a dozen. He could be gone next year. You know what I mean?
And then Justin Jefferson being number 2, it's like
he's a number 1, number 2. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like he don't have to worry about double coverage. And then Kelsey's Kelsey.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was fun.
Damn.
I'm so glad it's red. Like I've been excited for it, so it's like, I've been ready. I'm ready. There's nothing else to be ready for other than games getting played.
Till being ready, yeah. Just the game day. Do you have anybody Thursday?
Nope, no Cowboys, no Bucks.
Same here. At Pollard. I'm going to drop him, though, for a kicker. Probably pick up the Cowboys kicker. Shout out to everybody that came through and played this year. I love it. I mean, it's a lot of the same people, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it is when you have the same guys, it's just kind of easier just to...
It's easier but harder because they know what you want to do. They know that you want... Like, Rob, we all know he wants Josh Jacobs, and everybody's like, he's a good player. Darren Waller, everybody knows he wants Darren Waller, and it's like...
Yep. I mean, I don't know. It's exciting because it's just...
I think the only people that are diverse that don't pick the same players is like... Well, you picked Chubb last year.
I did, but it's because he was sitting there.
Mark Andrews is your guy. We all know that.
Mark Andrews? I've never picked Mark Andrews.
You never had Mark Andrews?
Usually, who did I have last year?
Gesicki?
Kittle, I think. Oh, and Tanyan. I had Tanyan in a lot of my leagues.
Everybody knows Hopkins my guy, but I couldn't get him. It was a pick right before.
I had Chubb, but last year I had Calvin and Chubb.
I had Hopkins and Diggs. Those were my 2 guys.
Let's see if there was anybody that I had from the year before. I don't know. Other than Chubb. Oh, McLaurin. And that's it. I think that was it. Terry McLaurin. I don't know. If you guys never played fantasy, you should try it. I mean, there's still a few days before.
Let's see. Where did I draft last year?
And I think you guys would have a lot of fun just Trying something different. Don't even have to be for money.
I did not draft anybody that I drafted this year.
Oh, I do have the picture from last year.
I have it right here. Let's see. You had Cook, Julio, Chubb, Melvin, Cup, Ingram, McLaurin. I think it says Marvin Jones, Allen, Josh Allen, Doyle, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Gibson, Baker. You have Jamison Crowder again.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, so Chubb and Crowder are your boys, huh?
Kevin Crowder in my buns.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. This will be out. Second one today.
Ayo's boy is Latavius Murray.
There you go.
Picked him up again. All right, guys.
All right. Like the video. Subscribe. Till next time with the Beard Bros.